Hello friends, welcome to my channel Love No Limits. My name is Kay and here is your weekly pick a card. I post these readings every Tuesday and Thursday, so please like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notifications button so you never miss one. If you resonate with these readings or have requests for future content, let me know down in those comments below. I would love to hear them. So today's reading is Who Are Your Spirit Guides? Take a second or pause the video if need be to choose your pile. If you feel called to more than one pile, please feel free to listen to both or all three. There may certainly be messages there for you. So this is going to be pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. Timestamps are located down below in that description box, and without further ado, let's jump right into it. Pile number 1, welcome to your reading. Today you've chosen this Dream Interpretation Oracle card, Time. So pile number 1, who are your spirit guides? The first thing I'm noticing about this card is, if you can see, that big hand is actually on the 11 right here on this clock. 11 is an Ascended Master number. So pile number 1, this spirit guide of yours that's coming in a little louder than the others definitely has earned their place in the sky, I'm hearing. These 3 goddesses here is making me think that this deity or goddess that is guiding you through your journey today was once celebrated in another time, another era here. I'm not gonna lie, as soon as I saw this card, pile number 1, I definitely was getting Athena vibes, Queen Isis vibes. So let's see what your tarot cards are. Okay, your first card is the Queen of Beetles, and your second card is the Queen of Bees. So yes, pile number 1, I'm definitely getting major Queen Isis, Goddess Isis vibes. The first thing that made me think of this, I was strictly drawn to the wings here, and the Goddess Isis was actually the one in the relationship. It was her and her brother Osiris. Isis was the magical half of the two. She represented the mystical side of life. So she actually was often portrayed, if not always portrayed, with a set of wings. The Queen of Swords is also a loner type card. She stands in her own confidence, her own power, and because of that, she's not afraid to stand alone when she needs to, which is actually reminding me of, in the mythology, what ends up happening is Osiris, Isis's husband, ends up getting betrayed by his brother, and his brother captures him and chops his body up and spreads it across the land. Isis goes to retrieve these pieces, put them back together, and then she has a child with him. So in order to keep this child secret, she actually needs to raise him in solitude, and no one can know that they even are alive. In Egypt as well, that was a time where jewelry and wearing vivid colors was a lot more common, especially when it came to their hierarchy. So people, who were at the very top, those are the people who are really decked out. So this Queen of Pentacles here is a card that represents generosity and success in your affairs, and it symbolizes order, good management, and through all those things, obtaining wealth. So it's a queen that got to where she is because all the great choices she's made. She worked very hard to get there, and she has no problem sharing what she has. And Isis was very much like that. She was a nurturer. She was known as a nurturer. She was a very much motherly figure. Now, this doesn't have to be Goddess Isis specifically. I'm not gonna lie, I'm also getting Athena vibes as well. With this card, I see 3 goddesses here. So I'm getting Isis vibes, Athena vibes. I'm also getting the Hindu goddess Kali. And Kali was, and is still known today as, pretty much the most powerful figure. And that's what this guide is. That's what this guide embodies. Pile number 1, this feminine guide, during their time or their influence, they were in charge. They were a leader, and they had no problem stepping up to the plate and taking action and doing what needed to be done. And if this sounds like something you would do yourself. Pile number 1, I'm so happy for you. This is an awesome team. I will be putting the names of the three goddesses that I just named somewhere in the video in case you wanted to research anyone in particular yourself. If you're drawn to one or maybe more than one or even all of them, you can do some further research on your own. So pile number 1, I have this last card here. This card is from the Literary Witches Oracle deck. It should really sum up the reading. And you've gotten Toni Morrison, the card of power. Yes, this goddess is powerful. She called the shots here. Another thing that's instantly making me think Queen Isis again is this little person. It looks like a ghost-like figure in this bottle. I believe, if I remember correctly, it represents a child here passing, and it's almost like it's reminding me of the story that I just explained about Queen Isis hiding her child. She had to hide him, and as if his existence wasn't real, so people couldn't try to find him and kill him before he had the chance to reclaim his throne. So that's what made her so protective over children in general, especially mothers and young children. How amazing, pile number 1. I wish you the best of luck, and until next time. Hello, pile number 2. Welcome to your reading. This reading is going to answer the question, who is your spirit guide, or who is the most prominent spirit guide guiding you as we speak? So pile number 2, you have chosen the Mountain card. This card is from the Dream Interpretation Oracle deck. And this card represents obstacles and going through obstacles with a positive state of mind. With this mountain in the background here, it's almost giving me a pyramid-like image in my mind, and mountains can also represent dimensions and other dimensions. So pile number 2, what I'm feeling right off the bat, this spirit guide perhaps is interdimensional, has access to multiple dimensions. Starseed is coming to my mind. You can look into starseeds, rainbow children. You could most definitely resonate with that. So, how interesting. Pile number 2. Let's see what your tarot cards are. Your first card is the Page of Wands, which is the Page of Wands. And the Page of Wands is all about someone who is eager, talkative, and full of ideas, and really just wants to get their ideas out there. This card embodies a lot of enthusiasm as well. Have potential of exaggeration in there. So, pile number 2, the first thing that just came to my mind was a Hindu god. His name is Ganesha, I believe it's pronounced. And Ganesha is actually the god. He helps remove obstacles in people's lives. Very interesting. And he was very joyful. He loved to play. He loved to joke around. Harmless jokes, of course, but he was, especially at a young age, he was known for kind of, being the prankster, like a Loki as well. I'm getting Loki too. Loki vibes, a jokester. Someone who likes to play, but with a purpose. And Ganesha is definitely he plays with a purpose. Very interesting. You also have the Flying Machine. And the Flying Machine is all about determination and willpower. It's a card about obtaining the strength and wisdom we need to steer our course. Particular chariot card here is actually levitating. So Ganesha, I believe, is often depicted levitating, which is very interesting as well. I'm getting major Ganesha vibes. I'll put that name somewhere in the video before the video ends in case you want to do some further research. I know that's always fun. I love looking into other mythologies and things of that nature. It's definitely something I love to do. So if you would like to do that as well, please feel free. Last card I have for you, pile number 2, is a card I pulled from the Literary Witches Oracle deck, and this should really sum up the reading for you. Yeah, you've gotten Milk. And this card represents nostalgia, being the presence of our parents. It could also represent nourishment and Ganesha, I believe he was often depicted a little heavier set, and the one thing he loved to do was eat. He loved food. He loved food. I'm pretty sure he was actually in his younger years, he was bullied amongst the gods and about his eating habits, and Ganesha didn't really care. I believe it was something that never bothered him. He always saw the lighter side of a darker situation. So this is very interesting. How cool, pile number 2. All right. If you liked the video, subscribe to the channel so you never miss another one. And I wish you the best of luck. Until next time. Hello, pile number 3. Last but not least, welcome to your reading. Today we are diving deep and trying to figure out who are your spirit guides, or who is the most prominent spirit guide guiding you through your journey right now. So pile number 3, you've chosen this Roots card. This card is from the Dream Interpretation Oracle deck. And this card represents generations, our family, our origins, and natural energies. So pile number 3, right off the bat, this guide that's most present in your energy field right now is someone actually in your ancestral line. So the one thing that I'm noticing about this card is this structure here actually has 3 different components to it. So this could represent, perhaps this is a guide within the past 3 generations. I'm also seeing 3 flowers as well. It could also represent that you have multiple guides that you were actually once related to. So pile number 3. Let's take a deeper look. See what your tarot cards are. So you have gotten the World card. The World card is the last card in the deck of tarot. So I'm hearing that your major purpose here on Earth is actually to break generational trauma and ancestral curses, okay? And you have a lot of people on your side to help you achieve this. The World card is a card of completion. It's also a card of joy and appreciating success and enjoying life. It's enjoying the journey. I'm also noticing these 2 angels here with this number 2 as well. Number 2 represents companionship, partnerships. So these guides definitely want you to be well aware that they are here for you. They actually want to have a relationship with you almost. It's very cool. Your second tarot card is the Star card, which is a beautiful energy because this Star card is all about expressing yourself and having no fear in doing so because you know you are guided. So pile number 3, what I'm feeling for you, this is definitely an ancestor of yours. I'm getting grandfather, great-great-grandfather vibes. This is actually a man here with the beard. He's actually facing in the direction of north, south, east. So perhaps when he was around, he was in an eastern part, eastern hemisphere. Very cool. Very cool. The Star card is also all about offering hope and inspiration. So pile number 3, I feel like this guide of yours definitely makes their presence more well known during times of discomfort, pain, agony, confusion. These guides are definitely here to help illuminate your path and help you complete this mission you're on to break these generational curses within your family. There's also a dragonfly in this card here, which for me represents past loved ones that are guiding me today. So keep an eye out for dragonflies. When you see a dragonfly, don't be surprised if, a dragonfly comes up in a commercial, or if you're in the car, it just lands on your windshield. Keep an eye out for those. There's also, I'm noticing 8 stars here, and each star has 8 points, and 8 is an infinity symbol, which is all about karma. So your guides have some very, very great plans for you. So pile number 3, I have this last card. This card is from the Literary Witches Oracle deck, and this should really sum up your reading for you. Ooh. The cauldron. This guy, this ancestor of yours, could have been into the practice of magic, spell work, or perhaps just like into taboo subjects in general, especially during the time they were around and kicking. And I'm also hearing that the magic was lost. Okay, the magic was lost. So there was you. Oh my. Pile number 3. Let me know if this reading resonates. It's not going to resonate for everybody. Okay. I'm seeing. Oops. I'm seeing that you actually. Sorry about that. I'm seeing you actually have magic in your bloodline here. And this magic was lost, and your mission is to bring it back. The Star card, hope. Okay. Wow, very interesting. Well, that was an extremely fun and interesting reading, if I do say so myself, pile number 3. Let me know down in those comments below if the reading resonated, and if you love it, subscribe to the channel and like the video so you never miss one in the future. And I wish you the best of luck, and until next time.